What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know how I get down when I come around. I am back in the building, breaking off a fresh single for you guys. If it's your first time to the channel, you know what to do. Stop hesitating. Hit that subscribe button for me. Today's video, Minneapolis, once again, Bo Dev completely let go of the rope. Man, if you were a citizen in Minneapolis right now, bud, I pray for your soul. Let's jump into it. All right, article right here. Minneapolis authorities warn residents have preparation to be robbed and obey criminals. Man, what has happened? I mean, when the authorities sending you a letter in the mail said, man, be prepared to get mugged out here. And just, man, whatever you got, let them have it. Or they're going to strip you of your lives. We'll come scrape your body up afterwards. I'm like, dang, but that's what you're going to send out to folks. So, I mean, defund the police, right? Good God. So they said, authorities in Minneapolis sent out a letter to residents telling them to prepare to be robbed and to obey criminals following a recent surge in robberies and carjackings. It's like, but you see this picture right here. I mean, man, they just looking through the fence like, but we can't do nothing for you. I mean, it's over for us. I mean, all we got is donut and coffee time right now. And they done disbanded all the main units that be slowing down crime, and crime is just running rampant. I just suggest that you have you and yours, your house in order, and I hope you got something to protect yourself with. And if you don't, then just lay down for them. It's all good. So it said right here, be prepared to give up your cell phone and purse/wallet, states the email. They emailed it to folks. I mean, send it right via email. Everybody send me your email address. This is urgent. You need to know the information. They said it also states that if resident encounters a criminal, they should do as they say. I mean, to a T. Come on now. I mean, just do as they say, bud. You know, don't worry about trying to protect yourself or anything like that. You know, it's just all good. It's just what it is. So they said this advisory comes off the back of over 2 months of rioting, protests, and unrest following the death of George Floyd. Now, I don't know if y'all seen that body cam of it recently, but you know they give it a little bit of context of what was going on. Man, I ain't quite sure what the George Floyd thing was. Man, we're freaking out. It's obvious that he was on that stuff, man. The 1F, STU 1F. He was all up on it. Man was talking about he couldn't breathe standing outside. Don't put me in the car. Can't breathe. Can't breathe. I'm like, hold on a second. What? I'm trying to figure out what took so long for the footage to get out. And then what was actually happening, man? I mean, this dude was freaking out. So we jump back in and we see this little flyer they sent out right here. And let me see if I can't get a bigger picture for y'all of it. All right, so we see right here, we got a little bit of bigger picture for you. So it says 100 robberies and 20 carjackings have been reported to the 3rd Precinct Police in July alone. 100, bud. This is just in Minneapolis. God. This is downtown and southwest Minneapolis have seen an increase as well. So I mean, that lets you know, hey, bud, this ain't just the bad part of Minneapolis where it's going down. Bo, the downtown sector and the southwest, that must be where all the suburbs are. I don't know. If y'all know a little bit more about Minneapolis, let me know. But that's what it's kind of sounding like. He said, look, bud, I mean, you ain't even safe out there. Watch your back. It said, we want those who live and work here to be safe. To be safe? I can't believe that's on the sheet. Come on. Cops, y'all know they ain't gonna be safe. You can't do nothing. What are you gonna do? I mean, they won't defund them. Hey, bud, hey, this is the bed you lied in, bud. That's all I can say. Hey, you make your bed, make sure you lay in your bed. But the problem is the politicians made the bed for you, and you got to lay in the bed they made. You see, they good. They got their private security. Y'all need to check out one of my older videos. Minneapolis, the council, yeah, they got their private security. I'm pretty sure they still busting up that taxpayer dollar too. So they got up here, they got some tips for you. Tips and tricks. Man, we got like we playing a video game or something. Come on now. It's a robbery prevention tips. Oh, thank you. This is what I need to know. This gives me a, this makes me feel at ease when I walk out the door that you emailed me this. I mean, Bo, you want people to feel it, but folks already got the PTSD from the COVID-19. Now, bud, they got to worry about getting mugged on top of that. Let me tell you something about a criminal. He ain't worried about the social distancing, okay? He gonna run up on you and take what he want. Man, get a sniffle for a day or two, and while he got the sniffles, he still come get your stuff. So, I mean, that's the way it works. Number one, do not walk alone. I mean, that's a good one. I mean, dang, not even in broad daylight. But they said in broad daylight, have a friend with you, bud. Back to back, raid style. Be hyper aware of your surroundings at all times. Pay attention. Hey, your boy always says it best. Swivel mode. That thing better be swiveling around. Alien status, bud. That's all I'm saying. Say carry only items you need and carry less cash. And you better not carry. Well, I don't know. If you don't carry no cash, bud, whenever I don't know, they might just be like, dang, I can't take nothing. Might will shoot you. I don't know. I ain't a criminal. I don't know exactly how they think. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no cash at all, can't do a whole lot with a card. Well, I guess you can, depending. If it's a credit card, you can. I don't know. That stuff can be shut down quick. So be prepared to give up your cell phone, purse, or wallet. I mean, just, hey, when they come up, they say, hey, I mean, here's what I'm asking. Do you even have to be a violent criminal? You just, I mean, they programming people to be victims. That's what they're doing. Man, people, don't just become a victim out here. Man, I can't believe they just letting this stuff happen, man. It's crazy. Man, if somebody just walk up to you, hey, ma'am, how you doing? Say, oh, I'm doing well. I'm gonna need your cell phone and your purse, please. Oh, okay. I mean, they're just gonna give it to you like that. I mean, just, hey, that's it. It said, have keys already in your hand as you approach your car. Well, I guess you don't. Well, you don't want to get up there and be fumbling around. Somebody bop you in the back of the head. It said, despite all our efforts, robberies may still occur. Do not argue or fight with the criminal. Do as they say. Your safety is most important. Man, who's the guarantee that this criminal, just because they got what they wanted, don't mean they won't shoot you, kill you, beat you up anyway? I mean, hey, they are criminals. Let's get right. Be a good witness. When you call 911, be prepared to answer many questions. How many suspects? Age, height, complexion, hair and eye color, scars or tattoos, weapon, what did it look like, what direction they leave in, vehicle description. So we can send a social worker out there to you, to talk you down, calm you down. I mean, y'all defunded the police. Man, I mean, what's the point then, man? They ain't finding these folks, man. I'd like to know how many folks they actually catching and throwing in jail right now. I'd like to know those numbers. I don't see how this is gonna work out, man. You're just gonna have a whole lot of hurt up folks. I mean, y'all say I got my other previous video with the woman in New York City who tried to do some community policing. But it didn't work out, but so they got some carjacking prevention tips. Lock your doors while driving. Okay, well, I mean, the doors usually automatically lock on the car unless you got an old car. So it said, don't stop for strangers who are trying to approach you or stop your car. Man, that's all. That's been around forever. Come on now. I mean, park in well-lit areas. Hey, that's fair enough. Always be hyper aware. Well, once again, swivel mode. Use a tracking device. So I guess they want you to bug yourself. Hold on, use a track, I guess on your car. I guess so you know exactly where it's at so you ain't fumbling around. So never leave anything of value in your car. I mean, these are just run-of-the-mill stuff. How is this going to help you right now? Never leave your car running unattended. Many victims were dropping off food or other deliveries. Dang, Bo. You sit there and put your keys in your car, crank it up. You sitting there putting groceries in the back. Somebody take off. Said bye. Memorize your license plate number. It helps towards a faster recovery. Yeah, I mean, you can get that off your registration, so that ain't that big a deal. So it said to protect with courage, to serve with compassion. Man, whatever, dude. I mean, how safe can you feel when the folks are sending this to you? They just letting you know right now, hey, man, we ain't coming to help you. I mean, it's just all there is to it. So we'll switch back over here. And they say right here, Minneapolis has experienced a 46% increase in carjackings and 36% increase in robberies compared to this same time last year. So, I mean, obviously, this defunding police stuff ain't working out. Where's the social workers at? Why ain't they talking anybody down? Let me know. Hey, I'm a guy that wants the information. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it said Minneapolis Congressional Representative Ilhan Omar has repeatedly called for the police force to be dismantled and replaced with an army of glorified social workers. There it is. Because they'll help you out. They out here looking out for your well-being. They telling you how to lay down for the criminals. Bo, I mean, if there was a time where you need to have a piece on you, Bo, now is the time. Especially if you're one of these big cities, man, there ain't no games being played. And here's what I'm going to say to close everything off. Now, we see all this right here. You know, Minneapolis in shambles, Portland in shambles, Seattle in shambles. But here's what's key. These city council members, they got security. When they saying they defunding the police, yeah, hey, yeah, they are. They dismantling anti-crime units and stuff like that. But they have in fact hired some folks to protect them. And you and I can't believe people are just letting this happen, Bo. Man, the damn politicians are drowning you, man. They straight up, I mean, it's a slow death right now. They drowning people. And I mean, people so concerned about stupid stuff like some BLM and some CV-19 that they gonna let the city just get ran all the way over. So every time you walk out your house, you might just have to give somebody your stuff. I mean, not today. And another thing that I saw, we got all this going on in Minneapolis, and I go look at another article, and we got my man right here, the Fed chairman of Minneapolis, the Fed chief. He over here talking about a hard shutdown for at least a month. I'm like, a hard shutdown? What are you talking about? Man, get the police back in the street. Stop with the shutdown nonsense, man. And and start protecting these people, dude. I mean, but stuff's getting more and more dangerous out there, man. And the politicians will let you die. They'll let you perish. So, what do y'all think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. I mean, it's obvious, man. If you in a big city right now, man, everybody, man, send prayers to them, because man, I don't see how it's going to end well for you. That's just all I got to say. So, as always, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate everybody who's checking me out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.